I feel I need to. I guess just I don't make videos or anything like that, but I feel like I should. This primarily goes out, in all honesty, to men, my brothers. Yo, if you need help, go talk to somebody. If you're in that mental state where you feel like you're alone, or you feel like nobody really gives a fuck and nobody's there, go talk to somebody. Go talk to a friend, family, just somebody. As a man, dog, we live in this mindset where it's easier to put on the front and pretend everything is all right rather than acknowledging the real pain that we feel. This year alone, I've seen so many deaths and from suicides. It's staggering, and it bothers me. I've thought about suicide on my own from a lot of shit that I've dealt with. Things that generally stop me from doing it was, of course, the just overall thought of family, overall thought of friends. But it's like it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to pretend for as long as we do. It's hard because the expectations for men are it's insane for what we're expected to do, what we fight to do, what we strive to do. It's hard. And honestly, at a point where we pretend for so long that we believe the illusion that we're fighting other people to see, and then we lose track of ourselves. And next thing you know, we end up wiping ourselves out, if that makes sense. I know what it feels like to be alone. I know what it feels like to feel like nobody fucking cares. I know what it feels like to feel like you're just the only person in a boat on a planet surrounded by water and you're just praying and hoping you're gonna find land one day. I know what it felt like. But honestly, taking life ain't the way. Before I really made sense of what goes on in my mind, I've thought about suicide because pain, it sucks ass. It's hard as fuck to pretend, and it's hard to keep the illusion up. Because me, just speaking on a personal level, I don't like people in my business. I don't want people to, like, I just don't let people have that type of access to my life because honestly, I can't explain things that go on in my mind, my heart, or whatever. So it's easier for me to just kind of deal with stuff at my own pace. When it comes to pain, honestly, I bury that. I just personally, I haven't properly grieved any losses from a sister to an auntie. I just haven't, and it's easier to bury it because I sometimes feel like the moment I let it out, it's not just a release of pain. It's like it's just years of piled up frustration, anger, and everything else. So it's easier for it to stay in. Granted, I understand that's problematic, but it's easier. And it's like we sit in this mindset that it'll be okay eventually. Eventually things will change. Eventually it'll come to a point where we can manage. But I mean, we keep that illusion up to the point we believe it, and things never change. Life goes on. Life continues to flow. And then where are we? I've never really cared about making any type of video about what goes on in the world, but it bothers me There's so many brothers are dying, not even at the hands of each other, it's from suicide alone. And it's like, I get it. Life is hard. Shit don't make sense. It's stressful. It's overbearing. I get it. But just please go talk to somebody. I don't give a damn if I don't know you. Just talk to somebody. Hell, talk to me. Just it's talk to somebody. One of the most suckiest things is to wake up and see friends die. But it's even worse to be able to say, well, damn, that's been my friend for X amount of years, and know that they took their own life due to whatever frustration or whatever they're going through. Sometimes, yeah, the shit is an accident, but the stuff that's intentional is what hurts. Yeah, just go talk to somebody, man. You may not want people in your personal life, and it's hard. It's hard to open that door and allow somebody to, even for a glance, see who you are. And I understand it, but it's even harder to live life knowing that you're not here from a choice you made because you felt alone. You're not alone. Y'all not. Just for a moment, just think before you make a life changing decision for the ones that do care about you, because it's very easy in a man's mind to feel like everybody's just present for what they want. Nobody's really there to see you succeed, see you grow, see the growth. And it's very hard. It's very easy for us to forget that, and it's very hard for us to believe it. That's why a lot of us are just easily shelled off. It makes more sense. God knows I wish I can hands down say I want to wake up one day and not see any more brothers and sisters and took their own life because shit got hard. It'll never happen. So I can say, please go talk to somebody. Even if it's for a split moment, even if you gotta take the time out to just, trust somebody on a level where you feel that someone understands you, just give it a shot. Just give it a shot. Deep down, I really don't know what to say because it's like, I understand. From a standpoint of somebody who just tired, tired, and it's not even being tired of waking up because of course we love life, but it's being tired of the unnecessary pain, unnecessary frustration. It's being tired of the ridiculous expectations that are set on us by everybody. You get up from growth, you're expected to do X, Y, and Z, and as you get older, just like that expectation list just drastically grows. And so it's like it just becomes harder and harder and harder. And it's like I understand that's life. It is. But mentally it sucks ass to put so much effort and lose continuously the way we do. Then on top of that, having to say we're okay, and then the level of expectation that comes from the ones that are around us is staggering enough. It's a lot. And of course I'm mentioning minor shit compared to everything else. I just say go talk to somebody. If nothing else, just reach out to somebody. Ask for help. Just even if it's just one of those you don't really know what to do. And it's hard as shit for you to even attempt to think on your own. So you prefer to call somebody and you don't talk for hours. It's just being present in that person, being there. That's good enough. Go get that. Go get it. But just taking life without even trying, that shit hurt. Sometimes we do try and we don't find any answer. And so it just kind of comes down to that overwhelming decision. But it's more to life than that. I don't care if I don't know you. Hell, just talk. I would like to wake up one day and not see my brothers and sisters that died from suicide, took their own life. And one day, will it ever come? I highly doubt it. But just talk to somebody. Go get help. Pray. Just attempt to take it one day at a time. Y'all stay safe.